Hi guys, and welcome to your Twin Flame Tarot love messages here. These are going to be general messages as it is a general reading, guys, so please just keep that in mind. If you are after a personal tarot reading with myself, please feel free to reach out and inquire. I will list my email address just below the video here. Okay, I'm going to give the cards a shuffle and see what messages are coming in regarding your Twin Flame connection here. Okay, there's a strong message coming in, or a strong message is about to be received here. It feels like it's a message of forgiveness. It feels like it's a message of hope. Okay, it could be you though. For those of you that haven't heard from your twin flame connection, from your twin flame here, your divine masculine or your divine feminine, I feel like there's a message that's coming in from them very shortly. It feels like this message here could speak of forgiveness. So if they've done something or said something to hurt you or disappoint you or they've let you down, I feel like they've been doing a lot of thinking and a lot of processing lately, and I see them coming in with a message. Okay, there's a lot of hope attached to this message, so I feel like this message here could give you an opportunity to maybe go back here and fix some things from the past. So maybe go back and resolve through some issues, maybe go back and rediscover the connection that you guys had, that you once had in the very beginning. You might also discover some things about yourselves and about one another in the process. It's also a message that I feel like has a sense of hope or like reconciliation attached to it. So they may come in with forgiveness or asking for your forgiveness. I feel like they've been doing a lot of reflecting lately, especially on their actions and their words and their behavior towards you here. So and because of all of this introspection and because of all of this self-reflecting and self-analysis that your twin flame has been doing, I feel like this leads them to reach out to you. So I'm seeing that for a lot of you, this message that's coming in is long awaited. Okay, so there is communication. Your twin flame, he might finally open up to you, may finally apologize for their actions. For some of you, I feel like this message could also, if it's not an apology, for a lot of you I do see it's an apology. It may not be the apology that you want, or it may not be the apology that you deserve, but at least it's a start. At least it's an apology, right? For others of you, I feel like it's a message that will signal that they do want a commitment. Okay, and it, once again, they may not exactly say it in the way that you want to hear it, but I do feel like the underlying message of their communication will hint to you that, okay, they're committed to you, or at least they're committed to the idea of making it work, of sticking with you and see what will come of this. So I do feel like, because of the color symbolism and the fact that there is no notice how the sky is so clear, there's no obstacles or nothing obstructs the sky, the background here. This tells us that there's forward momentum and there's positivity, or there's hope, or there's good to come from this communication. There's good to come from the fact that you're hearing from them, and they're reaching out and they're communicating. I feel like this sort of signals that there's forward momentum, or the two of you are moving on from something here, or you're moving forward towards something here. Your twin flame also wants you to know that, and I feel like they'll say it within the message, your twin flame wants you to know that they're deeply tied, or they're deeply connected to you as well. Okay, I also feel like there is something here, like with the arrival of this message, or with the fact that communication lines are going to be open here, I feel like there's a possibility to sort of inject some fun and excitement and romance back into your connection. Okay, so once again, I do feel like the fact that you guys are talking, or you guys are possibly reconciling things or differences here, I feel like there's a lot of positivity here. Okay, there's a lot of positivity, there's a lot of things to look towards. Okay, and we've got strength. For some of you, I feel like it's important that you hold on, okay? Because I feel like some of you maybe are on the verge of letting go, letting your twin flame go, or I feel like you're just on the verge of giving up. I get that your strength is being tested, and I get that your twin flame here is sometimes they're pushing your boundaries, sometimes they're really testing your strength, sometimes you feel as though, they could be like disrespecting you, or at times you may feel as though this is all too much and it shouldn't be as difficult or as challenging or as tumultuous and turbulent as it's been. That's essentially it's exactly what makes up a twin flame connection, is a lot of the times that it is like that. Okay, it is challenging, it is trying, it is testing, it's difficult, it's much more difficult than it is easy. This is sure signs of a twin flame connection, okay? Because twin flame connections, essentially, they challenge us, okay? They push us outside of a comfort zone. They test us. They test our character. They test our strength. They test our patience here. So everything that you're going through is, essentially what a twin flame does here. And it's helping you build character. It's helping you grow. It's helping you gain strength. It's helping you build strength. So don't give up hope just because things right now feel like, okay, it's over, or it's never going to come back together, or I'm never going to get an opportunity to amend things, or we're never going to get a second chance at this. Don't give up hope, because strength card tells us that you've been strong for this long, guys, and you've been holding in, and you've been holding on to this connection for so long. Why give up the hope now? Okay, because your breakthrough is a lot closer than you think. So strength is essentially telling you to hold on. Okay, you still have strength in you to keep to keep holding on, to keep going. And I feel like them reaching out or them communicating would just give you that little bit more strength that you need, or would just be like a shining light at the end of the tunnel. I feel like it will inject some hope for a lot of you. You got the Seven of Cups here as well, and this is interesting. Because some of you, I get that your twin flame here has options around them, or they have choices. Some of you have even caught them, they're constantly adding like new romantic interests, or they're adding people on their social media platforms, or they're giving others attention, or that your twin flame here has choices around them, okay? And that they're floating up a storm elsewhere, or that they could be out there, still, wanting to keep their options open or playing the field. Ultimately, I feel like they will choose you in the end, but I feel like it's sort of, a lot of you have to go what you're going through to get to where you want to go. And for those of you that are going to give up on this twin flame connection, I don't think that you're going to see, how do I say this, the end result of it. So with the Seven of Cups, for a lot of you, yes, your twin flame does have choices around them. And yes, they don't always choose you. They don't always, put you first here. But I feel like the Seven of Cups tells us that, you have to maintain a sense of realism about your connection here, okay? A lot of you, I feel like, maybe have a tendency to romanticize your twin flame. After all, they're only human, and they do have flaws. And twin flames, more often than not, they hold up a mirror to us, and they mirror back to us our flaws and our shortcomings and our insecurities. So the insecurities that you see within your twin flame, sometimes they're a mirror and they reflect back your insecurities. So for a lot of you, I feel like this, them having choices or them having options here, you need to know that yes, they do have options or they do have choices, but I feel like in the end, they will choose you. Okay, they will choose you. But I'm seeing that for some of you, you have to go through this storm in order to come out of it. And because this card is a card of fantasy and illusion, I feel like some of you also have to take proactive steps to make your situation better, rather than trying to fantasize, about how you want it to be, or how you want this to end, or, what you want the end result to be. I feel like some of you, your imagination is actually a great tool, though, to help you get there, to help you envision the future that you want. But I feel like your imagination is not enough. Okay, so some of you need to take the steps. You need to take the proactive steps in, in seeing this connection, or in trying to make your situation or your relationship, better than it is here. So some of you, I feel like the Seven of Cups is telling us that maybe you're putting in too much energy into fantasizing about how you want your relationship to be, or how you want your twin flame connection here to turn out. But I feel like instead of sort of putting so much energy into fantasizing and building up illusions and expectations, some of you need to take the realistic steps, or you need to take a realistic approach rather. Okay. And going back to the choices, look, it could be you could be the one that has choices around, the choices here are around your energy. And if that's the case, I feel like the message that the tarot cards want you to hear is that, remember, the grass isn't always greener on the other side. Okay, it is greener where you water it most, guys. All right, and these are the messages for you. Thank you again for watching and listening. Please show your support by subscribing to this channel, liking, sharing, or commenting. I will be sharing with you more tarot love messages, so stay tuned. Thanks, guys, again. Bye for now.